65-year-old newly appointed Minister of Finance, Dr. Situmbeko Musokotwane, says clinching a deal with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, is a priority. In 1979, he made his first appearance at the ministry just after graduating from the University of Zambia. His second time was his appointment as advisor to then Minister of Finance, Katele Kalumba. His third time was being Secretary to the Treasury, then Minister of Finance from 2008 to 2011 under the Rupiah Banda administration. And now, being his fifth time at the ministry, Dr. Musokotwane, who is also Liuwa Member of Parliament, says he is happy with the confidence expressed in him.
I also want to thank the President, President Chilema, for showing confidence that he can come back to the Minister of Finance to lead his economic team. And all I can say is that I will not disappoint him, and I will not disappoint the people of Zambia.
He says the current economic stress of Zambia has its roots in this ministry as the previous administration overborrowed.
This economic stress, has its roots here in the Ministry of Finance. The stress arises from the fact that Zambia, over a relatively short period of time, has just borrowed too much money. Borrowed too much money, meaning that as we pay back, there's little liquidity for those running businesses to have customers.
Admitting that the current economic environment is far different from his last time here, Dr. Musokotwane says another focus is driving up the agenda of the private sector, such as mining. For him, his target is to increase the output from the current 800,000 tons to 2 million tons.
We know there are millions of young people looking for jobs, and those jobs must come from the private sector. So you see what we are going to do. We are going to do a lot to drive up the agenda in the private sector. We will push hard to make sure that our mining sector expands. The mining output has been stuck for the last 10 years. By the end of this current mandate, we want to push the mining output to something close to 2 million tons per annum from 800,000. Why? Because mining, as you know, is the one that gives foreign exchange, is the one that gives some employment, is the one that provides employment in many sectors. Our colleagues in Congo, 2011, they were producing less copper than us. Not so. Today, they are almost producing double the amount of copper that Zambia is producing. Congo DRC.
He says he will look into the agreement made with Lazard, a consultancy company engaged by the previous administration to help restructure the country's debt.
We will look at the situation. We said it without total information. We will look at the situation. If our fears then are confirmed, then of course it takes a different route. But if we feel there might be some value, who knows? So we'll look at the situation, make a recommendation to the President, then we agree on the way forward.
Dr. Musokotwane says talks with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, are likely to be concluded by November 2021. Virginia Chilongo, Movie TV News in Lusaka.